Recently, the reunion of the cast of Yeh Jawani Hai Deewani happened, and the internet was rife with the rumors about the sequel of the film. While the ending was pretty clear regarding what happened to each of the characters, the fans were still eager to know what happened to the characters after the film ended. To be honest, I could never understand what the hype about this film was since I have never seen it in its entirety. However, when I recently watched it again, I realized why this film is so loved by the youth and why they are still talking about it even a decade after its release. The characters of Aditi, Bunny, Avi, and Naina are relatable. That's why we are so invested in these characters and want to know what happened to them, even though they all received near perfect ending. However, I feel that one character, Avi, played by Aditi Roy Kapoor, did not receive a complete closure. Throughout the film, Avi showed no character development. In the beginning, we see him hanging out with his friends, chasing girls, drinking, and gambling, and by the end, he is pretty much the same, if not worse off. The woman who loved him is now marrying someone else, and he has realized too late that maybe he doesn't want to see her with another man. The bar he opened is running into losses and is on the verge of closing down. While Aditi got married, Bunny and Naina finally accepted their love for each other. What about Avi? Why didn't his character have a just ending? Why did his character show little to no development throughout the film? In this video, I will try to analyze why Avi's character was the way it was and how his character could have developed after the closure of his bar. The very first shot of Avi in the film shows him watching a cricket match while their train is waiting to depart. We come to know through Bunny, played by Ranbir Kapoor, that Avi has lost all his money in a bet. Throughout the movie, we see Avi either gambling or watching cricket. Even in the last scenes, we see Avi asking Bunny to change the channel to a cricket match when Bunny tries to show him his program. The rest of the time, Avi is drinking. His chosen profession is selling liquor, in which he isn't successful as his bar is on the verge of closing down. But why is this the case? Avi wrongly believes that drinking is his passion or that he is passionate about getting people drunk. He spends a significant amount of time and money on drinking, but the reason he drinks is not because he enjoys it, he drinks to cope. In the film, we are shown Naina's home, her parents, and Bunny's father, and how his father supports Bunny's dream even when he doesn't agree with all the choices Bunny has made. However, not much is shown about Avi and his family, except during a scene between Avi and Aditi. Avi mentions that his father won't give him 25 lakhs he needs and that his father has never helped him. This reflects the different environments in which Bunny and Avi grew up in. Bunny's parents, even though not very rich, still supports Bunny's dream even if they don't agree with all his choices. Avi, on the other hand, has a difficult relationship with his family and they don't support him, even during difficult times in his business. Perhaps the reason Avi drinks all the time in the film is due to some difficult situation he is dealing with at home, or maybe he is trying to drown the sadness of not being able to pursue his passion. The first scene in which he appears shows him watching a cricket match while his train was about to leave, suggesting that he is passionate about sports, particularly cricket. Looking at his physique, it's possible that once in his life he was serious about pursuing cricket, but maybe his dream was crushed by his family, so he took refuge in alcohol and gambling. His love life also suffered because of his addiction. Aditi, in the earlier part of the movie, is shown to be in love with Avi, but Avi constantly rejects her love. It's not because he doesn't love her or doesn't want to be loved by her, but because he can't accept that he could be loved. Avi is too busy chasing pleasure to see that Aditi cared for him. The fans on the internet suggest that Avi died soon after the last scene due to his severe alcohol addiction. However, let's consider an alternate course for his life in which he doesn't die from addiction. After the new year, Aditi and Bunny decide to help Avi quit his addiction. On their insistence, he goes to rehab where he realizes why he started drinking in the first place and discovered his repressed passion. After rehab, Avi vows to improve his life. Being passionate about sports, he starts going to gym regularly and joins a cricket club to play cricket again, even if it is too late to play professionally. He goes abroad to study sports psychology and takes a loan instead of relying on his family for money. He works in kitchens to support himself while pursuing his degree. After completing the course, he returns to India and starts his own practice while still playing cricket for local clubs and participating in local T20 leagues. His name starts appearing in newspapers and Aditi becomes his admirer. Although Avi has relationships, none of them work out because he's too invested in himself and doesn't give enough time to a relationship, and he regrets missing out the opportunity to be with Aditi. Aditi now has a child and she leads a quaint life with her husband and her child. She is happy but lacks the passion and zest of her life before marriage. Avi and Aditi meet one day and he expresses his regret for how he treated her and ignored her. Aditi feels compassion towards him. They both have this realization that they still have unrequited feelings for each other. Avi, although still single, has now purpose and a mission in his life. This ending for Avi is more realistic than the happily ever after ending we are used to in Bollywood films. He is still working on himself, still imperfect, but striving towards a worthy purpose. And that is how the story of Avi might end. So that's it for today. Let me know in the comment section if you think this could be a just ending for Avi, and also what kind of videos you would like to watch on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.